Understand third-party companies' apathy towards Nintendo. They can use graphics all they want, but the sales here is showing otherwise. You know there was this game called Sandland made by Namco Bandai? Well, guess what? It is no longer even on the charts anymore. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was near at the bottom, and almost every game on the list is a Nintendo game. The only games that are not Nintendo games are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is near the bottom, Rise of the Ronin, surprised that's still there, and Stellar Blade. Those are the only Sony games on the list. The rest is all Nintendo games. And you can use digital sales all you want as an excuse to defend PlayStation. Oh, but PlayStation fans just buy games digitally or something like that. But look at these sales, and you can see that Nintendo is still doing very well in Japan. So, The Thousand Door is number one game with 34,004 copies sold. It seems that in Japan, the game isn't selling as well, which is pretty weird because you'd think that they would buy it in mass because it's a more traditional RPG, but it seems that people in Japan, they have always had weird gaming tastes. I'm not gonna lie here. People in Japan have always had weird gaming tastes. Almost a lot of these very popular games like Skyrim. Oh yeah, no, let's not buy Skyrim in Japan because it's not a Final Fantasy. And then that series dies in Japan because they tend it to basically be like Skyrim. Oh, now Final Fantasy's dead. It's just Japan has a very strange taste in games. But it seems that Nintendo continues to sell a lot of games as well. Paper Mario Thousand Door sells 150,000 copies. This is excluding digital sales, obviously, because digital sales are not counted here. So, yeah. It is pretty funny that Sony continues to fail in Japan. And all of these companies continue to back PlayStation. It is such a strange marketing choice. Like Atlas, the new game called ReFantazio Metaphor, whatever it's called, that game should be on Nintendo consoles. Visions of Mana, I know they leaked it for the Switch too. You don't have to tell me that, but the game should be on the Switch because they said no. Oh yeah, these anime games sell well because again, anime games don't need the most up to date, most powerful console for the games to sell. To be on them, okay, anime games don't cost a lot of money to make, but it seems that these companies would rather kill themselves than put their games on Nintendo over graphics. Okay, like this is just pretty funny, but Nintendo is still defeating, Sony, despite everywhere else Sony is winning, but in Japan Nintendo is still winning against PlayStation. That is pretty funny. And yeah, that's about this video here. So yeah, the Switch OLED model is number one. PS5, only 17,000 PS5s are sold. Okay, 17,000 PS5 sales have been sold. And it seems that the PS5 continues to fail in Japan because people are not buying games on the PS5. At least physically. Digitally, we don't really know those sales as well. I think they should try to count digital sales, but it is much harder to track digital sales than physical sales. But I don't know why they don't ever release digital sales for games. But yeah, it is pretty funny that Nintendo is defeating PlayStation. Again, ReFantazio, Sony exclusive, no one buys it. The only game that people seem to be buying is Stellar Blade for some weird reason. Sin. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, the Switch is still doing pretty well. Okay. Yeah. Guess the LPG turn base has always been more hardcore, whereas also Vegas versus Orc Arcade is more adventure style as well. So Oh, and also they do. Oh, Origami King released on a holiday. Yeah, yeah. I really don't know why people are buying Stellar Blade in Japan. It's actually selling similar to people saying the game is selling similar to a Bayonetta game in Japan. But yeah, that game is a fluke. Don't know why people are still buying that in Japan, but Mario Kart, that game came out in 2017 and it's the second best selling game in Japan. Uh, my Animal Crossing, still selling. Smash Bros. Still selling in Japan. Minecraft still selling in Japan. It's always the same games too. Splatoon, Mario, okay, Minecraft. You know, always the same games on the list. Clubhouse Games is still selling. People are still buying Tears of the Kingdom. Is Pikmin 4 still? Yeah, Pikmin 4 is still down at the bottom of the list. Luigi's Mansion 3. If people are still buying Luigi's Mansion 3 in Japan. But yeah, pretty embarrassing week for Sony overall. Hey, we got, again, if you look at the normal threads, people are saying, yeah, it's because it's a hardcore game. Okay, Japan obviously prefers more casual games. Okay, that's why, or Thousand Doors is selling as well as people thought it would. Because Origami King released on a holiday. It's released on a holiday weekend too. That also could have inflated its sales as well. So yeah. Also, the Switch is near the end of its life cycle as well. But I expect Thousand Door to. It's selling okay in Japan. It's not selling as well as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with 5.8 million copies or Animal Crossing New Horizons with 7.7 million copies, but I think the game is still going to be a successful game at the very end of the day. It is an old game. And also, you got to realize that Thousand Door is still an old game. Okay? You know, a lot of people may have grown up with this game in Japan. So yeah, Origami King also did have the advantage of being a new game, which is, always not talked about. But yeah, that's about this video here. Goodbye.